Now, it's never a good idea to underestimate America, whether it's the wokery of Hollywood narcissists or the foreign policy of a hawk-like president who wants to go to war. Britain will inevitably catch the cold that starts on the other side of the Atlantic. I just got back from a week over in the States, and I'll have plenty to tell you about it over the next few days and weeks. But let's just take a quick stock check of what I noticed. The roads in New York City are more congested and crowded than ever before. Sensible people will warn you not to take the subway, as there are so many crazy people around. America is not enthusiastic about Joe Biden winning another term in the White House, and people want the economy to get back to normal as soon as possible. As for illegal migrants, if you think we've got a problem, try watching a porous border with Mexico that has let in 4 million people illegally since last year. The big difference, though, between Britain and the USA remains its optimism, its pride and its faith in itself. Yes, the people will honour the office of the President of the United States, though that has changed slightly more recently. But more importantly, they are proud of their country, of what it means to them, of what it says about them. It may not always feel like the land of the free and the home of the brave, but America's self-belief is a powerful thing. Underestimate it at your peril. Everywhere I went, people wanted to ask questions about Europe, about what it's like. So few Americans still travel beyond their borders. Everywhere you go in America, you see the stars and stripes, the national flag. And it isn't painted in weird purple and blue colours either. When I travelled to more rural parts of Connecticut, a state just north of New York, I saw an awful lot of flags. I also saw an awful lot of Trump banners and posters calling for him to make America great again. The heartlands of America believe in Donald Trump. They believe he can make the country great again. I saw no posters or bumper stickers for Joe Biden. Aside from the usual Trump haters, most Democrats believe it's foolish to write the Donald off. Only last week, he visited the widow of a police officer who was shot dead in the line of duty after making a traffic stop. He attended the wake for Officer Jonathan Diller, and he said this.
You know, they're not given the respect. The police are the greatest people we have. There's nothing and there's nobody like them, and this should never happen. I just visited with a very beautiful wife that now doesn't have her husband. Stephanie was just incredible. Their child, brand new, beautiful baby. So they're innocent as can be. Doesn't know how his life has been changed. But the Diller family he'll never be the same. He can never be the same. And we have to stop it. We have to stop it. We have to get back to law and order. We have to do a lot of things differently, because this is not working. This is happening too often.
His appearance was in stark contrast to Joe Biden, who arrived in the city the same day for a fundraiser where he was met by previous presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. The Three Stooges, they were called by some commentators. Once again, it's the liberal elites against the working classes. Don't be surprised when the Donald wins again in November.